Hello, hello. We are here with a sweetie haul. I am very excited for this. So it's the box won't fit into the camera area, so I'm just going to move it to the side and open it. And I'll pull things out as I go. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad you're joining us. Please like and subscribe. And if you're returning, well, I'm glad to see you again. I posted on YouTube a question about like what you guys would want to see next, and the Dvok collection won. So I'm going to open the Dvok collection, but first I have a few other things that I need to open. I don't remember buying this. What is this? What are you? Dvok Classy? What are you? What do we have here? Oh, I think they just put this in this box. This is a color from the Dvok summer line last summer that I really want to check out. So we're going to swatch that. Oh, yes, I know what this is. Okay, come on. Open, open. I forgot I got this. This is the yogurt gel milky white color. It's called Syrup 05, so we'll swatch that as well. And then I got the two new doughy colors, the tinted coral and the tinted pink. So we're going to swatch these as well. I really like the doughy line. Mostly. There's a couple things I'm like, about. But I wanted to get like a really sheer pink and a really sheer peach color for layering stuff. And then I got this zombie top coat from YogoMayo. Thus far, I have really enjoyed YogoMayo's products. And I've heard some people really speak highly of this top coat. So I want to try this as well and give it my honest thoughts. Get everything out of the box so I can get rid of the box. Okay. Everything is so well wrapped. Like here is the Dvok Cherry Blossum. We'll leave this for the end. But yeah, it comes so well wrapped up. And everything always comes with a thank you card. Isn't that the sweetest? I really enjoy Sweetie Nail Supply. I think that they have great products, great customer service, and they get here so stinking fast. A part of me doesn't want to open this today because I have so many top coats open right now. But another part of me is like, I don't care. I'm going for it. Okay. Well, Sally struggles. So let's get out some tweezers to help me. There we go. But yeah, I've heard only great things about this top coat. It's supposed to be like super thick and great for encapsulating. Yeah, that's thick. My go-to top coat has been Kokoist's, and that's pretty thick, but this is much thicker. I could see how this could encapsulate some things. I see some bubbles, but I'll have to use this and put it to the test. I don't know if I'll be using this today because I typically don't use my good top coats when I'm swatching stuff. So let's do the yogurt gel one. The reason why I got this is because I heard from someone online that this is their favorite milky white because it doesn't yellow at all. And I have the doughy milky white and I find it does yellow. The F gel syrup white does not. I really like that one too. But I just wanted to give this a try because I've only ever tried one other yogurt gel polish and I really liked it. And so I was like, let me give another one a shot. And this applied amazingly. It's a little streaky. F gel doesn't have any kind of streaks, but it's self-leveling. And I think the streaks will disappear in a minute. Let me hold it upside down. That's one coat, milky white. I think that's a beautiful milky white. Let's see how it cures. Just to make sure it doesn't yellow at all. Let's do some of these tinted ones from Doughy. I've been really looking forward to these. To have a very sheer pink. Like, I want it to be very sheer. So I'm hoping that I want it to be pigmented yet sheer. So let's see how this does. Ooh, yeah. That's what I wanted to see here. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I want it to be glass, but with a tint. And tinted pink is exactly what that is. Love that. We're going to do tinted coral next. Doughy colors just apply so beautifully. Like, look how fast that self levels. I don't even have to worry about brush technique with, like, these really nice gels. So I'm going to do a second coat of the milky white. I don't think that's yellowed at all. I like that. That makes me happy. It doesn't seem yellowing at all to me. And I'm going to do half a swatch to see what happens with 2 coats versus 1 coat. And 2 coats is pretty much opaque. Even 1 coat is almost opaque. It's just that perfect milky white color with more opaqueness. It's a very pretty white. I'm happy to have this in the collection. Okay, coat 2 of tinted pink. We're going to do a half swatch again. It was too much on my brush. And that's what 2 coats look like. I love that. That's perfect for what I was looking for. That's exactly what I was looking for. Let's do this tinted coral. It's definitely a more peachy tone than the pink. I don't know if you need both of these. I feel like they're so similar that you could probably just get away with one of them. But, you know, I'll double check that once I take it out and I top coat it. I'm very excited for this color. There's such a, online it looks like such a unique color. We'll see. And you might hear my dog in the background. She's a wild girl. She can't be contained. So I'm going to get my top coat ready to top coat these other ones. This is just like a cheap top coat I get from Amazon. I don't recommend it, but I also don't not recommend it. I feel like if you're using it just for swatching, it's perfectly fine. I don't think I would like to use it on my nails or even on my press-ons. It's not the consistency I enjoy for that. I tend to like a thicker top coat. And I don't want to waste the zombie top coat on this. Okay. We'll cure that for a minute. Now let's get this Dvok one ready. It's a magnet one. So I have to get my magnet, and it's stuck because it's stuck to something magnetic. Oh, okay. So this doesn't have a name on the bottle, but I know online it's called Iris. So I'm going to stir it because it's a magnet gel, and it's been sitting in my basement for 2 weeks maybe. So I want to give it a little stir. Look at her. It's like blue and purple. And just really shifty on the eyes. So the way I typically do my cat eyes is on the first layer, I'll activate everything so that I can deactivate everything. Woo! Ain't she pretty? Whoa, look at her. Look at her. And I'm going to deactivate her. And I can see it turning all the magnet particles away. So that's it deactivated. And that's pretty as is. Like I would wear that just as it is. That's very pretty as is. While that cures, let's look at these. Yeah, I mean, the colors are definitely different. It's definitely pinky and it's definitely peachy. This is definitely darker. There's more, it's darker. This is still highly pigmented. It's just so transparent. And this one's not as opaque. Like, yeah, this is not as opaque. This one's definitely, the name tint works for this. Yeah, and I'm pleased with this milky white. I'd have to do a head-to-head comparison of it with the F gel. You could also do a head-to-head comparison of it with, I have Kokoist milky white. I think I have others. Oh, excuse me. Let me know. Comment below if you would want to see head-to-heads of like milky whites. I was thinking about doing one video where it was just comparing all my blacks to see like which is the best black. Let me know if you'd want to see something like that. Okay, let's do coat number 2. I don't usually buy one-off colors unless it's like something that really speaks to me. The doughy gels, I have almost the whole collection, so I don't mind buying these 2 colors. But this color really like stood out on the website. And then the yogurt gel just seems like an essential. Wow. I hope this shows up on the camera. Holy moly. I like doing the whole nail under that color. Like the whole nail with the magnet effect. That's my favorite way to swatch magnet gel. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so while that cures, and I'm just going to undo the layers of bubble wrap here. And I want to be gentle because the box, from what I've seen online, is super pretty. What I love about Dvok too is that the way they do sets is like they take an idea or a feeling or a moment and they turn it into a whole palette. So I missed out on it, but last summer they did this summer one and it was just like called like Summer Moments. And it really was just like so perfectly done. I have their fresh water one and it's gorgeous. Usually like in a color palette, you'll get like almost like a red, a yellow, an orange, a blue. That's not how they do it. They do it based on like the sentiment that they're trying to kind of convey, the feeling they're trying to convey. Awaken the artist within all of us. Brand for artist. This is such a pretty white box. It's textured. All right, put the box to the side. And let me top coat. This color is out of this world pretty. This is like gorgeous pretty. All right, I'm gonna cure that. I have something on my hand I want to clean off. Excuse me while I just do a little alcohol cleanse on my hand. Okay. Okay, so back to the Dvok. So there's these little stickers on the side that say Cherry Blossom 8 colors. And so yeah, this whole collection is supposed to be kind of inspired by cherry blossom season. So that's why it's not going to be a whole rainbow of colors. It's just going to be a whole palette to inspire cherry blossom nails, which I think is awesome. I'm more of a coquette obsession right now, but cherry blossoms are similar to coquette. Okay. This box has like this pink inlay that's also the same texture. Super pretty. I also really love the Dvok bottles. When I first saw their bottles online, I didn't think I would like them. Okay, so the packaging wants to come up with it. DG26, DS16, DP5. Ooh, this is the color. This is the color why I wanted the whole thing. This. DG23. DG24. DG25. DM5. Okay. So, I think that the sequence that they want it in goes like this. I think. I don't know. Where's my little... I didn't get... Usually you get some sort of like display card that goes with it. Did I not get a display card? Oh. I'm going to message Sweetie Nail Supply and say, I didn't get the little display card that goes with it. My set didn't come with it. That makes me sad. Okay. Well, we'll do our best to swatch in what I think is the way they wanted it, because 23, 24, 25, then DM, and I think that's because DM is magnet. I think D is for Dvok, G is for gel, I think, maybe. Oh, I think it's glitter, because these seem glittery. I don't know. S, I think, is going to be syrup. P, I don't know. I don't know. I think this is going to be an amazing color. Let's just... We got to roll with this. We just got to see. So while we roll with this, I'm going to also have to label my swatch stick. So let's start with DG23. I know these all have colors, but because I don't have the swatch thing, I don't know their colors. Okay, but I think this is going to be a glitter. Yes, this is a glitter. It's very thick. I've never had one of their glitters before, but this is thick. And it's supposed to have like little flakes that feel like cherry blossom season. Okay. So that's one coat. And there's some sparkle in there. And there's some flakes in there. Okay. Let's do DG24. I think this is another glitter. Ooh, this one has some like pink iridescence to it. The other one was like much more like sheer. This is sheer too, but it's iridescent. The base of the other one was just straight clear. This has an iridescent base. It's actually really easy to move the glitter particles around, and I don't feel like the formula gets lumpy. It's like the clear levels out regardless. That's really pretty to see that shift around like that. Okay, DG25. If my memory serves me correct, this is going to be another glitter, but a lot of shimmer. We'll see. Yes, this feels like a princess. This feels so princessy because it's a pink hollow. Oh my goodness, it's so princessy. Oh my god. It's such a princess vibe. Oh my god. That's fun. That's just fun. I like that. That's fun. Okay. And then this is DM05. And this, I believe, is going to be a magnet. Okay. Okay. Interesting shade of pink. Okay, it's kind of sheer right now, but I think that's intentional. And we will layer it with 2. So we're going to do my thing where I turn it on. Ooh, that's pretty. I think this is like the micro shimmer magnet. The satin magnet. Oh, I think that's what this is supposed to be. Let me turn it all off. I like to turn it all off so I can just get one layer of the color, so that way I can build the color up for doing my swatches. Okay, let's do a second coat of this. This feels so chunky, but then when you apply it, it applies fine. Like, yeah, there's some chunky pieces, but like it doesn't feel bad to work with it. It doesn't feel overly thick. Okay, we'll throw that in the oven. Okay, onto this. It's like these 3 glitter gels got progressively more shimmery and shiny and pinky, which I kind of like. These gels feel very girly. Oh my gosh, that's so much fun. Like, I would love to have a full set of just that. Both hands, bam, just that. That would be so much fun. It would just feel like candy on my hands. Okay, we're going to do another coat of this magnet. I'm actually considering trying one of my other magnets, because what I've seen online is that the magnet with the satin effect tends to do better with a less aggressive magnet, if you will. And so I guess we'll see. I don't see anything happening with this magnet. All right, back to my tried and true. There it is. This is always my go-to magnet. I got it from Zillabeau, and I love it. Let's see what happens if I do want to play with it a little. Okay. But I want it to be the whole thing, because that's how I tend to like my magnet swatches. Yeah, that's how I like to swatch it. All right, so those are all swatched. I'm gonna quickly top coat them so that we can move on to the second half of this collection. And I'll tell you what it feels like to top coat. It doesn't feel chunky. Usually when you top coat over glitters, you can feel it like, you know, this doesn't feel chunky at all. And this is a very thin top coat. Like, I would feel it through this very thin top coat, and I don't. And it doesn't look chunky so far. We'll see what happens when it comes out. Yep, this one doesn't feel chunky either. Love that. Okay. And then this like pretty princess vibe. Again, does not feel chunky. And we'll top coat this. It's pretty. It's like a very juicy satin magnet. I'm used to the satin magnets. I've actually never swatched a satin magnet, but from what they look like online, they tend to look more like, they tend to take more neutral colors and tend to have like a more of like a classic vibe, whereas this is a brighter pink. This is a little sass to it. Okay. DG26. Are you going to be a glitter too? Interesting. I don't remember you. Oh, I think I do. You're going to be like a peachy shimmer all the way through. Yes, you are. Yeah, so it's more milky. It's a milky base. And just a good amount of shimmer going through it. It's like a subtle rainbow shimmer. And it's pretty. It's like a pinky peachy base that's milky with a subtle shimmer. Let me make a little room in my nail lamp. Okay. I really like Dvok's formula too. So I'm gonna put these over here. Move that. Okay. Oh, DS16. I need to label it. Oh, I think you're just a straight syrup, girl. Yes, you're very pretty pink neutral syrup. Like I could see this even being used for Frenchies. I wouldn't make this my go-to for Frenchies, but I could see it. Just a very pretty, simple pink background that you can do a lot with. Okay. DP05. And I believe this is just going to be an opaque neutral. Yes, it is. Oh, yes. Love me a good neutral. A good nude. It's an opaque nude color. This is nice, and it applies really nice. That looks like porcelain. Like, perfect. That was like, that's a great formula. I've never had any of their opaques before, and that's a great formula. All right, last but certainly not least, this is something I'm excited for. I love green. I love a bright green, so I'm hoping this does not disappoint me. It looks like green apple online. Okay, let's see. It is a juicy apple. One coat goes on very nice. It doesn't feel obnoxious. Like that green, it's a bright spring green, like everything's alive again green, but it doesn't feel obnoxious. I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't feel obnoxious. I would have loved for this to be obnoxious, but alas, I think the point of this collection is to really elicit like an emotion or like a moment of time memory. And there is that moment in spring when the cherry blossoms bloom, because they're one of the first to bloom, and like the leaves are just coming out, and they're super bright, and it just almost feels like you're in a fairyland. And this set actually will be perfect for fairy core. I've been wanting to do a fairy core set, but I haven't had the inspiration. I just see it. I'm like, oh, that would be fun. I'm waiting to get inspired. And I think that this collection, that's really pretty, will do a nice job of inspiring some beautiful fairy core nails. Okay, back to this pretty pink syrup. Pretty. I don't think this even needs a second coat, but I do everything with a second coat, so I'm going to do this too. But it definitely, one coat is totally opaque. Yeah, the second coat is not necessary, but I want to actually see how thick it is with the second coat. But one coat, totally opaque anyway. And that didn't add a lot of bulk, so that's a beautiful formula. That's a really, really nice formula. Okay, let's get back to my green. All right, let's see if a second coat livens you up. Oh my God, I think this might be my dream green. This feels amazing, this green. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my God. This green is everything. This is everything to me. I love a nice green. So nice. Let's top coat these. This is such a pretty pink. This just gives like ballerina slippers feeling. These would be great for also a ballerina nail, ballerina core nail. I could see myself doing some coquette nails with these. And, oh, this green. It just, it does make me feel like I'm looking at like green candy apple something. And it's amazing. I bet that like if I did a white background with it, it would pop really, really nicely. Okay, so this bottle is gunky. Let me clean this. All right, so to review, we have these doughy colors that were lovely. All right, we have this yogurt gel that was lovely, and we have this Dvok gel that was just divine. The zombie gel that I have not tried. Oh, let's look at this again. Look at how thick that is. I don't, is it showing how thick? Do you see how thick that is? Like, and it's not moving. Oh, it is slowly moving now. Here it comes. Look at how thick that is. Wow. Okay. That'll be fun to play with. That will be lovely. And we also have this Dvok beautiful collection to look at. Is this all in frame? Let's pull this up, get you all in frame. I'm doing my best, guys. All right, and let's look at these colors. You know what? I have to move everything out of the way for you to see the colors. Okay. So, 29, oh no, 23, 24, 25, 05. Oh, those are so pretty. 26, 16, 05, and 17. That pop of green at the end. Guys, these are really pretty. I'm really satisfied. It'll be a lot of fun to play with these and do something with these. I feel like these two colors are so similar. I don't know if they were needed. Like, you could have done with one or the other. This is such a special, fun color. But honestly, you can mix glitter to get that. The magnet gel, pretty. I don't see any magnet gels like that right now. Love this shimmer. Pretty syrup. The most wonderful formula in this green to die for. So overall, it's a nice collection. It's a lovely collection. I guess it just depends where you want to spend money and how you want to use the collection. I think it's super pretty. I'm glad it's in my collection. And I think this might be the winner for today for me. Like, look at that. Like, that's crazy pretty. Also this tint pink, like that a lot. But thank you guys for joining me. I hope to see you soon. I have a lot of other things I need to unbox. So definitely like and subscribe. Bye, guys.